Profit of thought.
Open your mind. This is X from the Prophet of Thought series, also known as the Frontistery. Recently I was asked, why do we do this? Why does the Prophet of Thought series even exist? I was out in New York a few weeks ago and I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and I think that this conversation that I had and recorded pretty much covers why the Prophet of Thought series does what it does, why we exist, and why we do what we do. Listen up. Children that are raised by two parents, and I'm not saying that two parents that necessarily live together, but two parents raising a kid gives them a better chance in life statistically. They're less likely to go to jail. They're less likely to be pregnant when they damn 13. They will make better decisions. They will get better grades in school. They are more likely to graduate school. They are more likely to not be a repeat offender in and out of the damn penitentiary if they are reared by two people as opposed to one. That's just a statistical fact. Now, a lot of people give me heat on the internet because I'm always citing statistics. Because see, I like to tell people stuff that they can Google. Okay. Yeah, I like to tell people about things that they can go on Wikipedia and it says the same thing. You know,
I would too.
But a lot of people are like, oh man, you know, you're always talking numbers, Yes, I talk numbers because see, when we talk about numbers that are in our favor, we all doing the slow, you know, we all doing the slow clapping, amening and hallelujah and saying, yes, Lord. But when the statistics don't go our way, now we want to question them. Now they're not real. Now they don't exist. Okay, we only like the numbers that we like. See, my thing is this. I have people talk all the time. Ever since I started doing this radio show and with my internet, my YouTube channel, my website, my Facebook page, all my social media platforms. Okay, you always have people telling you that, oh man, you know, you need to uplift black people. You need to do this and talk positive about black people. Fine. If that's what you think need to be done, my brother, you start a forum and you do that. You do that for me. See, that's not my side of the block. You have other people who work that side of the block. Right. My side of the block is my credo, my coat of arms for my platform is open your mind. And a lot of times it's open your damn mind. See, that's what I'm about. I'm about opening minds, and what I do, I open minds with facts and figures and the truth.
Well, it's true because you got backup to back up your stuff.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not that. It's not that see, you think black people. As soon as you say something to black people, the first thing they want to do is say, "Oh, you're bashing black people. You're bashing black people. You're bashing black people." You're not bashing anyone if you're telling the truth. Okay, you're only bashing when you're lying about someone. If you're telling the truth about someone, I'm not bashing you. I may be saying something. And when I talk about black people, I don't say they or them or those people. I say us. I say we. I include my black ass in the conversation too. I say we. I notice you never hear me say, oh, they, them, those people. No, I say us because I'm included in it too. I say we. Because I'm included in it too.
You had to show on how parents
Yes. Yes. I mean,
thinking that they go on to school doing the shit all.
And let me tell you something, Fatima. I'm gonna say this because you're my friend. You've been my friend for umpteen years. I forgot how many years we've been friends. And I'm gonna say this. Most black people do not want to be uplifted. What black people want is to be lied up to. They want to be told one thing. Let me see. One thing about us as a people that I've discovered in all these years of being a black person, because I've been a black person for a long time. Okay, about 4 decades I've been a black person. And I've been around black people those 4 and some decades. And one thing about black people is that we love to hear anything
that makes us look better. We love to hear anything that makes us look like we're this glorious people and kings and queens, even if it's lies. Which takes me back to what I was talking about earlier when I say generalizations. Because people say, oh, you generalize. Yeah, people want to put that argument up when you talk about stats and figures about things that are going on inside the black world that we as a people can change. We don't have to rely on the white man to change these things. We can change these things ourselves. When you talk about those things, everybody's like, oh man, you're generalizing. But when you generalize, if you get on the damn internet and say, oh, all black people are beautiful, guess what? You're generalizing then, and guess what? That's a damn lie. Because boy, it's some ugly basset hound / alligator looking black folks. We know that's a lie right off the top. But boy, we don't have a problem with someone saying that.
Everybody ain't gonna
Yeah, but we just don't have a problem with saying that.
I have a problem with anybody telling a fucking lie.
Okay.
And casting stones when they shit ain't
Yeah,
true either.
it has nothing to do with casting stones. We like to say, okay, oh, you're judging. But we make judgments on each other all the time. We judge our automobiles, our clothes, our hair, our eye color, our skin color, what we watch on TV, the kind of car we drive. We're always making judgments. So that whole, I said this before, that whole, oh man, you can't judge is nonsense. That's all we do is judge. We judge all the time. That's all we do. It's just that when black people on a whole, when someone's given an opinion based on fact, that's when people like to pull the you can't judge card. Okay? And that same person who says you can't judge, judges things all the time. They judge things all the time and they don't even realize it. It's not about throwing stones or living in glass houses. It's about making observations. That's all you're doing is making an observation about things. Because how can a problem ever be fixed if no one wants to recognize that there is a problem? No matter what, if you were to go into Alcohol Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous or whatever you're addicted to, Gambling Anonymous, the first thing they teach you when you go in there is to recognize that this is a problem.
Exactly.
Recognize that this is a problem, and that's how it's going to be fixed. So when you talk about these things and you have people that you're trying to explain these things to, and when you have people that you're trying to discuss these things with, the people who don't think it's a problem are usually the ones you need to reach the most. Okay, the ones that know it's a problem, then you don't have to work as hard to reach them because they understand.
Fucked up in a hole. It's fucked up, and I've been saying that for a very long time.
Yes, it is, but it's fixable. It's fixable. And me, myself, I am not the person who's trying to fix black people. I'm not trying to fix black people. I'm not. But what I am trying to do is to get my message out there, and if it helps one person stay off drugs, if it helps one person, okay, stay in school.
The pastor can preach to 100 people, but half a person got the message. He's happy because somebody done found the Lord.
If I can get one person to look at some of the things that they're doing and say, you know what, I need to stay in school. You know what, I don't need to be pregnant at 13. I don't need to be in jail. I don't need to be. If I could save one life.
Look at this. There's a life that needs to be saved.
All of this is worth it. I mean, we looking at this TV now. The teen sentenced to 12 years for killing somebody on a bus. I mean, come on. That boy's life is ruined.
He must have been young too.
Ruined. In 12 years, when he get out of jail, guess what?
He's gonna be in his 30s.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be the same way if he goes in there with the same mentality and keep that same mentality while he's there. When he comes out, when he comes out, he's not gonna be different. He's gonna come out and be into the same stuff.
No, he's gonna be worse.
He has to.
Why did they call it a correctional facility? But every time each and every one of us
let me tell you something.
We just want to learn how to not go back there.
The correctional facility has to be in your head. It has to be. It has has to be in your head. It can't be, that building is no correctional
No,
facility.
it's not. You just fend for yourself
It's
when
not.
they throw you in there.
Yes, that building is brick and mortar and steel and iron.
Oh,
That's it. That's all it is. Cold steel and brick and mortar.
no food.
Yeah.
So just done all.
Yeah, the correctional facility has to be in your head.
Yeah.
A brother told me something one time. He said it's easy to walk out of jail, brother. He said because when your time is up, they push a button and you walk out the gate. He said, but that prison inside your mind, that prison in your head, man, it ain't easy to get out of that one. Because only one person has the key. You have the key. Yes. Yes.
They can't figure it out.
Yes, that prison.
Makes me pissed. I'll be like, trying to figure it out.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that's kind of my thing. You know, I want us to get out of that. Some of us, those that are in it, I want to open their minds and get them out of that mental prison. That's it, in a nutshell. And maybe possibly save a life, if I can. And every life I save after that makes it that much more of a success. That's basically what we about at the Prophet of Thought series. Open your mind.
And I'll be honest with you,